Never mind, you say for me to do a video that long is ridiculous. Well, I will agree with you there. That was kind of a ridiculously long video, and I even said in the comments that it was long. But that is how much I had to say, because I was being as sincere as I could, and I wanted to point out those 4 examples. And that even tells me more. After you listening to that, and me telling you how she treated especially that elderly man, that's okay with you? And that's that comment, you call me ugly, and that my video was ridiculously long. Well, what about Candy? Never mind. What about Candy? She comes on all day long. What about Candy, that if you go back from her very first video to now, you wouldn't even know anything changed, because nothing hasn't. She's doing the same thing, laying on her back. She talks about the same stuff. She's done nothing to improve herself. She's done nothing to help herself. When have you seen a video where she's walked in and tried to apply for a job and they've cussed her out? When has she done a video where she has shown where she's been on the phone trying to apply for employment and they've cussed her out? She records everything. When has she shown a video where she's walking down the street and people walk up to her and say, "Move! Go somewhere! You're just a perp. I know you were sent here. Go somewhere." Why are you eating like that? Why are you blowing snot everywhere? Why are you going, why do you walk like you're in an earthquake? Why have you been sitting there so long? Why do you eat? Why do you chew your food 3 minutes before you swallow? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Move here. Don't do that. Do this. Stop that. Do this. When have you seen a video of people coming up to Candy and doing that? Ever? What have you seen? Cars that's missing, what, a headlight? God forbid, people who's driving with their arms out the window? Seriously? So never mind, you're telling me you've never in your entire life ever had your window rolled down and rested your arm on it or held your hand out? I don't believe it if you say you haven't. She treats animals horrifically. So where is the lies?
Yeah, they're always taking notes.
Okay, I can assure you, Cammie, that nobody takes notes. No, we don't. Do you see what I'm doing, Cammie? And if you go back and you watch every one of my videos, go back and watch Angie Peterson's videos. There's many people who make videos on Candy, not just me. 9 out of 10 times they're doing what I'm doing. We're showing you while she's doing a live or her video while she's walking or whatever, and we're just talking through it. So we don't take notes, we don't make up lies, we don't just sit there and drive down the road filming the streets and just start talking about Candy. We don't make up random videos. We show you Candy and what she's doing. And the thing is Candy's doing it right in front of y'all. Right in front of y'all. And yes, Candy, I assure you, we sleep. If we don't catch your live or your video because you're on 24/7, we'll do it the next day. I don't stay up for you. I have a life, I assure you. And Miss Maxine, did you ever go and watch the video? I've got it recorded, so I can't tell you honestly if Candy took it down or not. I would be willing to say she did. I have to go back and look. Did you watch where she called you her cash cow? Now, I don't think that she meant for anybody to hear that. I think maybe it may have been a slip, but she absolutely called you her cash cow. And that's when you had been missing for a couple of weeks and she was angry because you had been gone. Yep. Guys, also another question. Other than we don't see anything happening when she's out on the street, what do you ever see her go through when she's in hotels? What? People come on and call her out? See, Candy doesn't want people coming on her lives and calling her out or making suggestions like, have you tried to think about maybe going to work here? Have you tried to fill out an application there? Have you got a tent? Have you tried making sandwiches? She does not want anybody to make suggestions at all because she does not want new people to know. So she gets mad. That's what she calls torture. That's what she calls harassment. And when people call her out like I do, but they go on her lives, I don't. I won't go in there. So what is it that you see her go through? You say that she's heavily gangster. Camilla, what is it that you see her go through? If y'all love her oh so much and you're crawling on her butt and down her throat at every turn, then you tell the people what is it that you see Candy GRANDPRES go through on a daily basis. And if we're lying about the amount of donations that she gets and the cost of things, then you tell us how much you think the hotels are when she tells everyone how much they are, plus deposits, and how much you think she's spending on food and DoorDash when she tells us. Please, we're all ears. But you won't. All y'all will do is go on there and call us perps, say that we're lying, call us ugly, because you know that we are right. That's exactly why. Just like Candy doesn't want new people to hear the truth about what's really going on. Another thing, at least I'm as honest as I absolutely honest can be. There's not a lie in me. I don't, because I believe too much in karma. But at least I'm not. If I was supposed to be Candy's friend, I wouldn't lie and say that I was that they were keeping me out of her life when y'all just sitting back and watching her. How do I know that? Because I was shown that and I was told that, because somebody apparently caught y'all multiple times doing that. Now, I don't know all that much about computers. I'm not a computer or internet whiz, but there's a lot of people who are, so that's easy to do. At least I don't say, well, they were blocking me from coming in, when you were really just sitting there watching her the whole time. And another thing, why is it when some of y'all will be gone for a long period of time, but suddenly when Candy will mention that and mention your name, automatically either within minutes or the next day y'all pop right back in? Now, why is that? That's odd too. Camilla, come on. See, what is it that you then, if you say that you are going through stuff because of being a Candy supporter, what is it then? What? I mean, I think it's time truth finally comes out. I'm just so sick of all the lies. I'm tired of adults being so immature. If you are going to claim it and own it, then stand up tall for it, okay? If you're going to lie and be deceitful, then be bold about it. But if you're going to be a good character and a good human being and tell the truth, then be bold about it. And that's what I try to do. I don't understand all the deceit and the lies. It just blows my mind. It's like a great big old group of just, when people can see right through this, and they've caught y'all lying. That's the thing. Okay, everybody, please listen to me. Candy GRANDPRES does not have Tourette's. The reason why she fired her counsel that she didn't have to pay for is because he looked at Candy and said, Candy, when you come back to court, I want you to bring proof of your diagnosis of your disability and of your Tourette's. And when he said that, Candy lost her mind, because she can't do it because she's not disabled and she doesn't have Tourette's. Her foster mother got Candy on disability so she could take the check, which that was wrong, straight up wrong, I'll say that. And then when Candy turned 18, Candy just took it, which that was wrong. Candy knows she's not disabled, she's getting a check that should not be getting. It's fraud. And it's fraud when she gets on here and says that if you do not give me money for a hotel, I'm going to be murdered tonight. Is that not fraud? Yes, it is. And those of you who are begging to help Candy, and y'all say that too, that's fraud. They're watching everything. Don't think that they're not.